Without the struggles with his mental illness, Winston would have never learned how to overcome despair and heartache. He would not have never been able to lead the world to overcome the evil of the Nazis. It was in the same way that, without the crippling problems that Roosevelt had with walking and standing, without Roosevelt overcoming his struggles, he would not have been able to lead the United States and how to win overwhelming battles. All of this was set forth by God. Churchill's journey with poodles began at the age of 8. Poodles by this time often performed in fairs, circuses, and music halls. Though they had originally been bred on the continent as gun dogs, their coats clipped so that they could retrieve game more easily in marshland, with pom-poms and bracelets being left over the joints to guard against rheumatism. Their increasingly elaborate, often comical coiffure made them attractive to the Victorian beau monde. Miniature poodles, smaller than the standard size and sometimes used to hunt for truffles, became especially fashionable as lapdogs. Rufus became a frequent presence in significant locations, even venturing into the cabinet room during meetings. During a cabinet meeting, Winston asks that the dog be taken away because Rufus was barking, and Winston roared, "We cannot both be barking at once." In October 1947, Rufus was run over and killed. Churchill was at the Tory Party conference in Brighton, and the news was kept from him until it was over. When told, he was devastated, so much so that he could not forgive the maid who had let the dog off the leash and never spoke to her again. Churchill initially resisted a new dog, but eventually succumbed to the charm of Rufus II. Churchill's heart grew fonder. He was quite capable of leaving a Commons debate to institute telephone inquiries about the poodle's well-being, and he telegraphed from abroad to ask how Rufus was. Churchill persistently indulged him. "Poor darling, come and talk to me." Rufus often sat in a special chair next to his master or on his lap, notably when watching film shows at Checkers. Churchill even made assignations for his animal friend. In 1955, Rufus II received a proposal from a poodle named Jennifer. WSC sent Rufus' reply, "My dear Jennifer, on the 10th of April I shall be going to London. I should be very glad to receive you there." The letter was marked, "Very private." Rufus II's adorable antics and Churchill's persistent indulgence in his canine companion's well-being reflect a touching relationship. The poodle became a source of solace during challenging times, emphasizing Churchill's belief in the companionship of a dog. The narrative extends to Churchill's family, with a delightful anecdote involving a toy bulldog sent to his granddaughter Celia, symbolizing his famous bulldog spirit that buoyed the nation during war. Darling Rufy, as Churchill called him, died in August 1962. He was buried near the top terrace at Chartwell, beside Rufus I. Churchill was not inclined to grieve over death in old age, regarding it merely as part of the inevitable tragedy of our existence here below. But he was saddened by the loss of his companion of many years, whose intimacy had assuaged not only the cares of senescence, but the loneliness of leadership. "He was my closest confidant," Churchill said. Rufus heard everything. The juxtaposition of Churchill's bulldog-like persona with his affection for a poodle is striking. While the world saw him as a steadfast and gritty leader, emblematic of the bulldog's tenacity, his bond with Rufus revealed a softer, more introspective side. This duality underscores the complexity of Churchill's character, a formidable leader in the public eye, yet a tender-hearted animal lover in private. The choice of a poodle, often perceived as refined and gentle, as his companion, offers a poignant contrast to the rugged image he portrayed, the bulldog, reminding us that even the toughest leaders have their moments of vulnerability and warmth. Historians speculate that Rufus's calming presence provided Churchill with much-needed emotional support. In the high-pressure world of wartime leadership, where every decision could mean life or death for thousands, having a loyal companion to turn to might have made all the difference. It's believed that Rufus's unwavering loyalty helped Churchill maintain his composure, allowing him to think more clearly and make better strategic decisions. Churchill's quotes, whether on perseverance, politics, or his love for cigars and animals, provide insight into his wit and wisdom. The man who led Britain during challenging times, steering the nation with determination, also grappled with personal demons. As we delve into Churchill's history, we uncover not just a statesman, but a man with a tender heart, finding solace in the companionship of a loyal poodle and leaving behind a legacy that transcends political arenas, resonating with the shared joys and challenges of the human experience. Churchill once remarked, "No one should not know the companionship of a dog. There is nothing like it." Maybe if we send poodles to all the leaders of this modern world, they could get help with their mental illness. We can always pray. Thank you for watching, and please help me make these better. Please like and subscribe.